I don't know why, but I felt like a genius today. Now, I know this is weird, me doing a Smackdown review, because even though I wasn't home, I was at university. But I know I had time, I still had time to do it, so... And besides, I did watch the show, so that's the different thing. That's the difference. I did watch it. So if you do want me to do reviews even after university, uh, let me know, and I'll see if I'll be able to do them. So, hang on just a sec. Gotta clean all this stuff up. So we kicked off SmackDown with Shinsuke Nakamura, and he was about to be interviewed by Renee Young, and then Dolph Ziggler comes out and interrupts, and they start bickering back and forth, like pretending to interview each other and shit. So, and that ends with Nakamura doing an explosive suplex, looking to do the Kinshasa. I got it right this time, the Kinshasa. But then Dolph Ziggler escapes. AJ Styles defeats Baron Corbin. Friggin' hell. Don't worry about that. AJ Styles defeats Baron Corbin with a sunset flip. And some people say it was a roll up, but I think it was a sunset flip into a powerbomb. And that was pretty much it there. And Sami Zayn came out and saved. Well, didn't exactly save, but he came out, attacked Corbin, and took out Owens, and then Haluva kicked Corbin. And it looks like after seeing what happened on Talking Smack, it seems like they're building up to a Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn match. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a yawn. I'm a bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually recording this about 9:30. You know, I should have got this out pretty early, but of course I was at university. The American Alpha defeated the Colones in the Beat the Clock Challenge. They set a time limit of 5 minutes and 17 seconds. Rusev, however, he makes an appearance on SmackDown via recording on a video. He says that he wants a championship opportunity at Money in the Bank. Sorry about that. He says he wants an opportunity at Money in the Bank, and he says he is not competing until he does. Okay. Whatever. They had another promo package of Lana. I'm actually going to be honest with you. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Lana. I know I've noticed not many people talk about the vignettes on Lana's promos, like when they're promoting her. People don't really talk a lot about her, so thought I'd bring that up, that I am kind of looking forward to Lana, seeing what she can bring to the table as a wrestler. Honestly, she needed to wrestle, because SmackDown really had lackluster women. They really didn't have a lot of women, so doing this was the right decision, in my honest opinion. Randy Orton beat Eric Rowan in a no disqualification match, but the highlight is Steroids Mahal, or Jinder Mahal, whatever you want to call him. Jinder Mahal. I don't think people are going to be calling him Jinder Mahal or Steroids Mahal anymore, since he's the number one contender for the WWE Championship. They'll probably start calling him that when he goes irrelevant again. But we'll see. Yeah, Jinder Mahal comes out, He gets in Randy Orton's face. He says you should be worried about him, not Bray Wyatt. And he goes on a rant about why the fans don't like him. Fans start chanting RKO in the crowd. Crowd start chanting RKO, and that gets under his skin, so he tries to attack Randy Orton. While Randy Orton is about to do the Spike DDT, the Bollywood Boys, also now known as the Singh Brothers, come in and grab Randy Orton by the legs to make sure that he doesn't get involved. And trust me, and I know people say Jinder Mahal's finishing move is a Cobra Clutch into a slam. I mean, come on guys, don't you think it looks so freaking similar to Ted DiBiase's Dream Streak? I mean, it looks so freaking similar. It looks so similar to Ted DiBiase's finishing move. Dream Streak. Or Dream Street, whatever it is. I think it's Dream Street. It looks so freaking similar, so how could you call it a different move? And then Jinder Mahal decides to steal Randy Orton's championship. Yeah, lost property, huh? Yeah, that's very brave of Steroids Mahal. That's very brave of Jinder Maballs. Breezango versus the Ascension, and Breezango got the win. So they are now challenging for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships, and it looks like Tyler Breeze and Fandango will be playing the good guy roles here. They will be playing the face roles. They're getting the babyface treatment. Now, honestly, I feel like this was needed. This was really, really needed for Tyler Breeze, honestly, because even though people say his character is a heel-like character, I mean, that was NXT. NXT is different. It worked in NXT. But on the main roster, it's not going to cut it as a heel. So I think having Breezango have a sudden face turn is definitely the right thing to do. I think it is destined to happen as a face turn, and I think it was a really, really good rub for Breezango. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a yawn. And the main event was the SmackDown Women's Championship. And before I get on with this, I'm actually going to go into the interviews between three women that happened. Charlotte had an interview, and she did not sound like a robot. She sounded normal. Yeah. She cutted a beautiful promo. She didn't shout. She didn't scream. She didn't sound like a robot. She sounded normal. Sounded genuine. She was normal. She didn't sound like she was on Raw. And it's great that SmackDown have told her what she needs to do. She doesn't sound like a robot anymore, as what some people say. So hopefully people calm down on Charlotte's mic skills now, since she doesn't sound like a robot anymore, which was very good. I really enjoyed that promo. I'm very glad that they didn't have Charlotte do the Robo Charlotte. Good thing they didn't have her do the Robo Charlotte. Switch and turn me on. Charlotte number one. Come and switch and turn me on. Good thing they didn't do that. And then they had Becky Lynch cut a promo. And then they had Becky Lynch, I think halfway in, talk about the women's match. And she sounds as Becky Lynch. And then Natalya and all them ask her to join them to revolt against Charlotte and to gang up on her and, you know, really and make sure she doesn't get that SmackDown Women's Championship. And Natalya says you're either with us, and then James Worthless says, or you are against us. I know for a fact Becky Lynch will be against them. I mean, I know that for a fact. She's gonna be against them. Why the hell would she help them? Why in the world would she help them for? And then Naomi had a promo before her match, saying that she's saying that she's gonna show Charlotte what it means to feel the glow, and she bantered on about other stuff. So finally, we'll get to the match. Now, I feel like a genius. I feel like an absolute genius here. I know I didn't review Smackdown. I think I reviewed Smackdown last week. I can't really remember. But I said, after from what I saw last week, I said, what's the bet? Charlotte, Carmella, and Tamina all come out and ruin this match. And boy oh boy, did I feel like a genius. Did I feel like a genius today? I am proud that I finally proven that I was proven right about something. A lot of people laughed at what I said. King Scalesman, the guy I watch on YouTube, he predicted Charlotte was going to win this match, and I bet he's probably thinking, wow, I can't believe they didn't have Charlotte win. I had that feeling. I had that feeling Charlotte wasn't going to win. Because it'd be way too soon for them to give the championship to her. So anyway, guys, that has been my SmackDown Live review. Now, I know I could have done Raw, but Raw was so shit. It was so boring. I absolutely hated what they did with Emma. I mean, having her frickin' pull and AJ Lee and hug Dana Brooke up. I mean, God almighty. Raw's back to normal. Raw's back to normal. Even with all this talent. All the talent in the world right in your face. And Raw is still Raw. Unbelievable. I bet Monday Night Raw can take AJ Styles. And Raw will still be shit. And people will say, oh, the only good thing about Raw was AJ Styles. I mean, kill the momentum of the guys who are on SmackDown, why don't you? I hate The Miz, but look at The Miz. Holy shit. Miz has completely gone downhill. But anyway, guys, that has been my SmackDown Live review. And if you're wondering what happened at the end, Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina ganged up on Charlotte and beat her up, and they stand tall in the end. So that has been my SmackDown Live review. Hope you all enjoy it, and I will see you all next time. If you want me to do reviews when I come back from university, then you can let me know if you want me to. And yeah, so I hope you all have a good one. See you next time.